The original brief for the project was to make a series of portraits of researchers who are part of the AMR network, antimicrobial resistance. And the more I looked into it, the more I wanted to take a picture of the network itself as opposed to the individuals. I've chosen to work with photogrammetry, where I take a whole series of pictures of one person and then from that can make a three-dimensional model of that person, plus a series of pictures of their work, and then combine these two models together. The models will be as small little dots, or what's called point clouds. So each picture will dissolve into a whole series of dots, out of which you can then begin to see the portrait of the person and get a sense of their work. This commission fits into what I'm working with at the moment, which is exploring three-dimensional worlds using different scanning techniques. So although I'm using lenses here to create the three-dimensional models, elsewhere I'm using LiDAR scanners, which use laser in order to get a three-dimensional impression of the world around. So for me it's an exciting commission because it's on that path of exploring scanned environments, scanned people, and seeing what's possible with them. The AMR network, that's quite extraordinary in the sense that it's trying to work really from the macro to the micro. So, you know, in the network you're working with people who are working with international policy, government approaches, planning, coming down through philosophy and social sciences, and then getting into the microbiology, medical, genetics, right down to the smallest detail. What's exciting about the network is the fact that they're trying to connect all these different disciplines together to find a unified approach to this resistance that microbes are gaining to the drugs and the therapies that we have. Or there is everything from a few professors right down to early career researchers. And part of the idea behind the portraits is to be a bit playful with the subject matter and bring in some of the personal to the pictures, to the portraits, to try to reveal a little of the people behind the work, to show that you have a full range of different approaches and different people working on the same subject. What I find is the beauty of working with technologies in this way is that I'm not after that perfect look. I'm after what the technology offers in the way that it sees the world and enhancing that. So for example, with these point clouds, of course, anything in shadow is hidden and is just a hole. Because the camera can't get to see in there. So quite a lot of these point clouds will probably have holes in them. And that's part of the aesthetic to go with it.